Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. So just like my makeup tutorial that I put up in May now, this has been another highly requested video, and it is basically to film my skincare routine and how I was able to clear my skin. So today I figured I would show you guys what I use every single morning and night to cleanse my face and how I went about clearing my skin. So if you guys are looking forward to watching this video and you would like to see more videos like this in the future on my channel, then I totally encourage you to like this video. If we can get it to like 2,000 or 3,000 likes, that would be amazing. So just show your support, throw a like, leave a comment below if you would like to see more stuff like this in the future. Beauty tutorials, tips, all that stuff, and let's jump right into it. So a lot of you guys probably don't know this about me, but I did struggle with acne. I put air quotes because I didn't have cystic acne. I didn't have really intense, breakouts where I felt I needed to go on Accutane or anything like that, but I definitely did deal with acne. So my main areas were all along my cheeks. I would get it on my temples, a little bit on my forehead, and on my chin. And I so badly wish that I had photos that I could show you guys of my skin transformation, because it's honestly really, really impressive how much my skin has improved since I started this journey. Every time I see my aunt or Diamond or family that I haven't seen in a long time, they're like, Jasmine, your skin has completely transformed when I'm not wearing any makeup. So I know that the causes for anyone's breakouts are different. For myself, I found that it was a variety of things. It was a bit of my dietary habits. I was also incredibly depressed and anxious during this time, and on top of that I had really poor cleanliness habits, I guess, in terms of like washing my face, cleaning my brushes, all of that. So although I don't have any pictures of myself personally of what my skin looked like, I'm going to just put a couple pictures across the screen of what my skin was most similar to, what my breakouts look like. So as you can tell by the photos, again, it wasn't cystic acne, it wasn't anything very, very severe, but it was definitely breakouts nonetheless. It wasn't pleasant at all. Oh, and a side note, as far as makeup that I have on right now, I only have on concealer underneath my eyes, mascara, and a very, very light coat of powder. And if you watch my other videos, I usually start off all my videos without any makeup on whatsoever, so you can judge based off of that as well. But let's go ahead and jump into the products that I use. I will not be doing a tutorial. I'm just gonna show you guys the products because it's pretty self-explanatory, so let's jump into it. My go-to skincare line that I love, 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 and I find actually to be very, very affordable is Mario Badescu skincare products. The one that I started using particularly that helped me with clearing my skin is the Mario Badescu Acne Facial Cleanser, and this is for combination and oily skin types. But this stuff is awesome. The way they describe it is that it helps exfoliate away any dead skin cells that have the tendency to clog our pores, which obviously from there are going to increase your chance of breakouts or just bring on the breakouts. The main ingredient normally in acne cleansers is salicylic acid. This is what causes the very light exfoliation effect on your skin. You don't feel it, it's just the chemical that is able to go in there and cleanse quite deeply. What I'll do is I'll rinse my face, of course, with usually lukewarm water, which is best for your skin. If you use too hot of water, this can actually damage your skin and burn deep down, which can cause premature wrinkling and all of these other bad things that I learned in beauty school. And then obviously if you use cold water, then you're closing off your pores, so right as the soap is trying to penetrate your skin, the cold water is actually shrinking the pore and it's not able to fully access your pores and clean out the gunk that's in there. Lukewarm is the best temperature to go with, and then from there I'll rinse, which will usually take off the first bit of your makeup, the first layer, but usually after you rinse there's still a little bit of a coat left, so I'll wash once more with a dime size amount and then I'll rinse it off again. From there, it is super duper important that you should towel blot your skin. It is never a good idea to roughly rub your skin, as the skin on our face is super duper sensitive. Just imagine that your face skin is as sensitive as underneath your eyes. From there, I do use a toner, and I use the Mario Badescu Special Cucumber Lotion. I can't say that there's anything particularly special about this as opposed to using witch hazel or any other type of toner that you might want to use. I can say that normally toners tend to make my skin feel quite tight, maybe a bit dry, whereas with this one it does feel nice and hydrated after. Now unfortunately I don't have the product here that I was using when my skin was doing really bad, but I do feel played a huge part in brightening up the dark spots and scarrings that I had on my face. But it's called the Mario Badescu Vitamin C Serum. If you don't know this, vitamin C helps a lot with brightening and discoloration, so putting on this light coat of serum right after applying the toner really allows it to penetrate into the skin. And I would put this on right before my moisturizer, and and I would wake up feeling like it made such a massive difference, and I literally was watching my dark spots become brighter and brighter. And now the very last thing that I use on my skin is the Badescu Oil-Free Moisturizer with SPF 30 sunscreen. I do highly recommend to use a moisturizer with an SPF in it, but if you're just using it for bed and you don't use like night creams or anything, I find that this works great, at least for my skin type. It's just honestly a very, very light oil-free moisturizer. There's not very much to say on it. It doesn't feel very heavy. It doesn't feel really slimy. It doesn't feel too dry. This is honestly just one of the best moisturizers that I have used in my life. Like, compared to anything ever, I would say that this one has always done justice. That is it for what I use on my skin, and now I'm just going to give you guys a couple of helpful tips that may be a bit cliche, but I feel make a huge difference in taking care of your skin if you're not already doing these things. One of the first things that I did, which was kind of like the beginning of clearing my skin, was getting regular facials. I would get them once a month, and I recommend finding somebody who is actually very knowledgeable in this department. Definitely someone who is a qualified esthetician. Don't just go to the cheapest person, but also don't just go to the most expensive person. Just because you're paying $200 for a facial does not mean that they know what they're doing. But this was definitely a turning point. I stopped getting facials a couple months ago. I'm definitely due for one, but probably got about 5 facials. So like once a month, 5 times, there you go. Another thing that everybody hears all the time, but no one ever wants to actually follow through with it, and it's to clean your brushes, your beauty blender, and your phone. This is something that nobody ever really talks about, is when you do clean your brushes, you need to 100% make sure that you are using a wash on your brushes that isn't irritating your skin. Definitely make sure that you are using something that will not agitate your skin if you are sensitive. As of recent, I believe I've been using Cetaphil. It's literally made for sensitive skin. It has no fragrance and it gets the job done. And try and make it a habit to clean your brushes once a week. If you can't do that, then once every 2 weeks. Don't wait any longer than that because it is not good. Think of all of the bacteria that is infested in your brushes. Are you thinking about it? Okay, you must be ashamed. Go wash your brushes now. Another thing that is very, very common but nobody wants to hear is to wash your damn face every single night. Please. I was so guilty for not doing this. There would be so many nights where I would be up late working that I just was like, I don't want to wash my face. It's so much easier for me to just lay down, rest my head. I'll get up in 5 minutes, and the next thing you know, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and you feel disgusting. You've got like mascara crust all over your eyes and your eyeliner is smeared, and you've got like lipstick that's like on the side of your face, and you're just all fucked, and you already feel the beginning of a zit coming on your face. So I would highly recommend to wash your damn face. It only takes 2 minutes to do the whole process, and you'll feel so much better when you go to bed, and you'll just feel so much more comfortable and cozy and clean. So just wash your face. Ever since I started doing that, that was an absolute turning point in my skin. So again, very obvious tip to do, but will make the world of a difference. One of the final things is to pay attention to the makeup that you put on your face. For a long time, I was using the MAC foundation, and I know a lot of other people have gone through the same thing. That makeup was originally made for theater and stage makeup. It was never with the intention of everyday use. So if you think about it, that's why their foundation gives you such damn full coverage, because it is made for artistry. It is made for the stage. Using that every single day on your face is eventually going to take a toll on you. You're going to start to get clogged pores, a lot of breakouts. It might even cause premature wrinkling because it's just so freaking heavy. If your skin isn't reacting the greatest, then it may be time to switch it up. Now, the final thing that I'm going to say is hydration. When my skin first started to clear up, it was actually when I was in Australia, which was probably, I think, March? Maybe even, yeah, it had to be March that I was in Australia, and the humidity obviously helped because my pores were open and all these toxins were being released. But when I came back home, my skin was like, whoa, whoa, what did you just do? I just went from a very hydrated climate to a now very dry climate and, you know, dirty air such as Los Angeles. I started to drink a ton of water. I was drinking easily 1 liter of water a day, and that helps a ton with flushing out toxins. The more hydrated you are, the more your skin is going to feel hydrated and you're gonna feel good. And in general, water is just a good thing to have in your day-to-day life. That concludes the skincare routine. I really, really hope you guys found this helpful, as I do know it's something a lot of you guys have been requesting and kind of patiently waiting for, like with my makeup tutorials. So like I said earlier in the video, if you would like to see more videos like this and more like nail, fashion, makeup, all those things, I would definitely like to bring that onto the channel. So show your support, like the video, comment below with what you would like to see next that is along that platform, and I'll be seeing all you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much. Peace out.